Welcome to Vishnu Nadi Astro. Today we are going to discuss about Venus conjoining the Jupiter in Gemini from May 14, 2026 until June 9, 2026, where Jupiter is already present. Whenever Venus and Jupiter come together in conjunction, the Dhan Yoga or the wealth combination naturally forms. This is considered as a very auspicious combination because both Venus and Jupiter are naturally benefic planets. Even though astrologically they are considered as enemies towards each other, they sit together in the same sign. They mostly tend to give the positive results. Because teachers, guru or wise benefic energies generally do not intend to give negative outcomes, even if they cannot give extremely positive results, but they at least try to protect you from the negativity and major harm. He is going to transit into the Taurus along with the Sun on May 15, 2026. Because of this, a Parivartan Yoga and the Mercury. At the same time, Rahu's ninth aspect from the Aquarius will fall on the Venus and Jupiter in Gemini. Now you can understand how many layers and the planetary energies are interconnected within this one transit. That is why I would strongly recommend listen carefully to the overall transit analysis first before jumping into the ascendant-wise predictions. For example, suppose during the ascendant-wise prediction I accidentally forget to mention something important, but perhaps I already gave a warning or an explanation about the same topic in the transit analysis. If you skip the transit analysis, you may miss those important details. If you first understand the overall transit dynamics, then only listen to the ascendant-wise specific prediction. The prediction will make much more sense and stay in your mind. The purpose of listening to these videos is to get a deeper dynamics about the astrology and clear your confusion. And so now, without further delay, let us begin today's topic. Venus is the significator of the love, romance, relationship, art, media, creativity and all of these areas. Now, Venus is going to transit through the Gemini, social media, skills, communication, business and travel. And here, Mercury is also going to transit into the Taurus along with the Sun on May 15, 2026. This means a Parivartan Yoga is formed between the Mercury and the Venus from May 15 until May 29, 2026. After that, Mercury will itself transit into the Gemini, creating a conjunction there with the Venus. And Jupiter is also present there, which expands everything it touches. So this becomes a very important period where your creativity may get strongly balanced and enhanced. If you work in a creative field and want to improve your skills, then this is the perfect time for you. In fact, no matter which field you belong to, if you want to learn or practice any new skills, this period is very highly favorable. If you want to start an online business and your horoscope supports it, then this is a perfect time for launching an online based work. If you want to build your presence on the social media, this is also an excellent time. You will be able to express yourself creatively, and because of that you may build a strong networks and meaningful connections. Your communication skills will help you receive support and opportunities, and you may form your valuable friendships and professional contacts. If you want to travel, this is also a very favorable period. Now, depending upon your dasha planetary periods, where there may be small obstacles or delays, but transit-wise, this is very highly positive period overall. This is also an excellent period for business dealings because your negotiation skills may improve significantly, and business is ultimately about the negotiation, creating situations where both sides benefit and both parties feel satisfied. Love affairs and relationships are also strongly highlighted during this time. If you look for the symbolism of Gemini, it naturally represents duality, a masculine and a feminine energy coming together. It symbolizes union, connection and relationships. So Gemini is naturally a relationship oriented sign and a sign of coming together. Because of this, your love life may become more active, and especially through the online dating or internet based communication. If you are single, there are strong chances of finding love through online platforms. You may also meet a potential romantic partner while traveling. In fact, it is also possible that your friend introduces you someone who later becomes an important romantic partner in your life. So, during this period, keep yourself open to new connections, open to visiting new places, and open to meeting new people. Whether you are trying to grow your career, searching for the love, or looking for a meaningful friendships and connections, this is highly beneficial period for you. In fact, this is also a very positive time for education because Gemini is connected with the recitation and repetition based learning. When people study and memorize things, they often repeat information again, and Gemini naturally rules that process. So this period is excellent for the teaching, education, communication and learning activities. And this is especially very beneficial for the students as well. In the original Kalpurus Kundali, Gemini naturally corresponds to the third house, which represents courage, effort, initiative and communication skills. So during this period, you may become much more strategic with your energy. You won't waste effort randomly. Instead, you will consciously invest your energy only into the areas where you clearly know, if I put the effort into this, I will actually benefit from this. This will genuinely help you grow. Because of that, this overall period becomes very beneficiary. Now, because Rahu's aspect is also involved, Rahu may create opportunities for foreign travel as well, especially if your horoscope supports it and your current Mahadasha and Antardasha also supports such events. I am also constantly adding conditions like your horoscope should support it, your Mahadasha also should support it. There should be proper combinations in the chart. And some beginners in the astrology may feel confused and wonder if everything depends on the horoscope anyway, then what kind of predictions is this and what is the use of this transit analysis? Let me explain this clearly. For people who are new to astrology, these predictions which I am giving here is only transit based generalized predictions. For not know everyone's personal birth chart or the natal horoscope individually. So I am trying to give the predictions mainly based on the planetary transits. But if your personal birth chart supports, then the transits also support, then you will get the manifestation of the outcome. Otherwise, it will be only 10% or 15% of the predictions will be matching with you. For example, if I say there is a chance of foreign travel, and if your natal chart does not actually have any combinations of foreign travel, then instead of going abroad, you may simply travel long distance within your country, because the natal chart does not support foreign settlement or foreign travel strongly. And this is the difference between the generalized predictions and the individual horoscope predictions. Otherwise, whatever the astrologers said online would happen exactly same way for everyone. But that is not how the astrology works. This is also why for some people the predictions match 50%, for some people the predictions match only 20%, for some people the predictions match almost 90%. The reason is that the transit analysis is general, while your personalized horoscope determines how strongly these transits actually manifests in your life. That is the reason why I keep saying your horoscope must support the event. And if your natal chart supports it and favorable transits also occurs at the same time, then the chances of accurate predictions becomes highly high, sometimes even close to 90%. One more important thing which I have to mention is the Rahu's aspect involved here. Rahu also represents illusion, misinformation and false narratives, and Gemini is the sign of information and communication. So one must need to stay away from the false information and misinformation during this period. You may receive an overwhelming amount of information, more than necessary, and because of that you may feel mentally overwhelmed and confused about what to do. Gemini is a dual sign, and dual signs naturally create indecision. For example, fixed signs usually take decisions more firmly. Movable signs take decisions quickly, and move forward. But dual suns often struggle the most with the decision making because dual energy constantly says yes but also no. This creates inner conflict. And now, with so many planets influencing the Gemini and so much energy concentrating there, you may receive too many ideas, too many opinions, and too many possible directions. Because of this, you may struggle to choose one clear path or commit to one specific idea. That is why I would strongly suggest, if you need to take a major decision, then either consult a good astrologer or showing your horoscope, or you may speak to someone experienced whom you trust deeply. People can consult. If you wish to have your personal horoscope analysis, you can always WhatsApp me. Even if you do not want to take an astrological consultation, at least discuss important decision with some trustworthy people. Do not try to take a rushed decision completely alone, especially under pressure or urgency, because impulsive decisions during this period may later turn out to be incorrect. Now, regarding the remedies, you may chant or recite Vishnu Sahasranama because it stabilizes the mind emotionally and mentally. And once the mind becomes stable, clarity in decision making naturally improves. You may also regularly chant Bija mantras or stotras dedicated to the Parvati, Saraswati, or Lakshmi because these divine energies are symbolically connected with the Venus. Additionally, chanting Vishnu Sahasranama may also help strengthen the Jupiter and Mercury energies and stabilize the moon mentally, which improves the clarity and decision-making abilities. Otherwise, overall, this is a highly positive period for education, career growth, traveling, starting something new, learning new skills, and the personal development. Financially also, this period looks very strong because the conjunction of the Jupiter and Venus creates a Dhan Yoga. Taurus energy also becomes activated because of this exchange relationship involving the Mercury and Venus. Because of this, your financial capability your money management skills may improve, and overall financial growth becomes more likely, and overall life may become significantly better during this particular time frame. And with that, let us move towards the ascendant or the Rashi wise prediction. If your ascendant or the Rashi is Aries, then Venus is the lord of your second and seventh house. Venus is currently transiting in your third house in Gemini in conjunction with the Jupiter, where Rahu will be aspecting both Venus and the Jupiter. Most definitely, this period, your communication skills will become very strong, and your communication itself will help you progress in the life. Whether you are building a new professional network or social circles, these connections will help you greatly in your future professional growth and progress. If you work in the fields related to media, arts, creativity, or communication, then this is very positive period for you. In fact, students will also benefit a lot because you will be able to prepare yourself in a very unique and intelligent way. This is also a favorable time for competitions because Jupiter and Venus together creates a Dhan Yoga, and third house represents the competition, courage, and effort. So people participating in the competitions may perform very well during this period. And if you want to learn any new creative skill, this is also a very positive time for that. This period is especially beneficiary for teachers, media professionals, online work, communication-based careers, and creative professions. Because Rahu is aspecting the Venus and the Jupiter, you may receive a huge amount of information during this time. However, you need to stay careful. Since Gemini is a dual sign, many ideas, opinions, and opportunities may come towards you at once. This may create confusion about which information is correct, which idea is useful, which direction you should choose. So you may need time to properly filter and identify the right opportunities. The third house also represents neighbors, close friends, and younger siblings. These people may support and help you during this period, and your relationship with them may improve. Travel is also possible during this time, and while traveling, you may meet a potential romantic partner. If you are in a relationship or married, then your intimate life may improve significantly during this period. Gemini is also symbolically connected with the intimacy and partnership because its symbolism represents duality and union. So overall relationship dynamics may feel more connected and interactive during this period. If you want to work on public relations, personal branding, marketing, or improving your public image, especially if you are in acting, media, or any profession requiring visibility, then this is very positive period for those activities. Overall, this period is highly beneficial for professional growth, personal life improvement, improving your surroundings and social circle, learning new skills and educational growth. You may also meet a potential guru or a mentor during this time. And between May 15, 2026 and May 29, 2026, Mercury will enter the Taurus, creating a Parivartan Yoga between Venus and Mercury. Because of this, there are strong chances of financial gains during this period. You may even convert your skills into a side hustle that generates extra income. So overall, this is an excellent period for you. Use it wisely and make the most of it. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Please turn on the notification bell as well. And thank you so much for watching my video. Now let us come to Taurus Ascendant. Venus is the lord of your first house and your sixth house. Venus is currently transiting in your second house in Gemini along with Jupiter, while Rahu is aspecting your second house. This is very good time for finances. Strong financial improvement is indicated during this period. You may also improve your speech and communication style, which makes this as an excellent time for building communities, networking, and strengthening your public image. In fact, there is also a very good time for investments. You may receive returns from the old investments as well, because Jupiter is the lord of your 8th house, which represents investments, inheritance and accumulated wealth. So money from the previous investment may come back to you during this time. And if you want to invest now, this period is also very favorable for that. However, you may have too many investment options available. You may feel, should I invest here or there or somewhere else? Because of so many choices, confusion may arise regarding where exactly you should invest your money. Since money and resources are limited, you may struggle with deciding which investment opportunity is truly the best for you. If you experience this kind of confusion, then it would be wise to consult a good financial advisor. Otherwise, too much information and too many options may create complications in the decision making, and if you make impulsive decisions while confused, you may end up investing in the wrong place, especially because Rahu's aspect is also involved here. That is why I am giving this warning. Overall, your relationship with the family members should remain positive during this time. Also, between May 15 and May 29, 2026, Mercury will enter your Taurus, your ascendant sign. This means a Parivartan Yoga will form between Venus and the Mercury. Because of this, your overall charm, personality, aura and self-presentation may improve significantly. So overall, this is a beneficiary and positive period for you. If you found this video informative, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Please turn on the notification bell as well. Thank you for watching this. The Gemini Ascendant. Venus is the lord of your 12th house and your 5th house, and Venus is currently transiting your ascendant along with Jupiter, while Rahu is aspecting both these planets. So definitely during this period, your overall intelligence, thinking capability, charm and aura will improve significantly. Especially if you are a student, this is very positive period for you. In fact, this is also a very good time for teachers, learners and who are trying to improve themselves in any way. Whether you are studying or learning a new skill, improving your personality, changing your style or undergoing domestic enhancement, changing your dressing style or working on your self-improvement in general, this is a very highly favorable time for all of that. You may also receive proper guidance, mentorship and support from experienced people during this period. You will definitely feel like trying something unique, and many of these experiments may turn out beneficiary for you. However, because Venus is also the lord of your 12th house, expenses will increase during this period. Now, if you look at it positively, some of these expenses may actually become investments. For example, investment can mean different things for different people. Suppose someone works in the social media or public facing professions. For them, spending money on clothes, appearance, styling or presentation may actually be a valuable investment, because the more presentable they appear, the more attractive they become to their audience. But on the other hand, if someone already has excessive makeup or luxury goods and still keeps buying more unnecessary, then that becomes wasteful spending instead of useful investment. So you need to carefully understand which expenses are truly beneficiary investments for you and which are unnecessary. If you spend wisely, these investments may ultimately bring you benefits instead of losses. Now, because Venus is the lord of your 5th house and a very positive Raja Yoga is being formed here, this is an excellent time for learning creative skills, entering artistic fields, creative self-expression, and pursuing artistic or entertainment-related work. If you are single, there is a possibility of meeting a potential romantic partner during this period. If you may meet them while traveling through social media or through online interactions. This becomes even stronger because between May 15, 2026 and May 29, 2026, Mercury will enter your 12th house, creating a Parivartan Yoga between Venus and Mercury. Rahu's aspect is also involved here. So there are strong chances of meeting someone through the internet, through the social media, or during travel. This is also a rare possibility that a guru, mentor, or guide person may introduce you to someone who later becomes your future romantic partner. And if you are already married, then this period is extremely positive for your love life and intimate life. Your emotional and romantic connection may improve significantly. Overall, this is a very good period for you and use it wisely. Venus and Jupiter together are also forming a Lakshmi Yoga, which may improve your financial condition as well. So overall, this is my analysis for you. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell as well. And thank you so much for watching this. Lagna or Rashi is Cancer, then most definitely Venus is the lord of your 11th and 4th house, and Venus is currently transiting in your 12th house. So what will happen here is that Jupiter also represent here, and Rahu's aspect is also influencing this house. Because of this, romantic life and intimacy will be very good during this time. Along with that, your creative skills will improve. 12th house also represents the bed vessels, so sleep will improve, intimacy will improve, creativity will become more stronger and enhanced. And if you are already working in a creative field, then this is very good time to enhance your skills even more. Definitely, both Venus and Jupiter are aspecting your 6th house. If there are any problems in your work life right now, you will be able to overcome them very effectively. But you will have to overcome them through diplomacy. It's not like you will have physical fights. Instead, you use your intelligence and diplomacy to overcome the challenges, problems, and enemies. Definitely, Rahu is there, and Rahu is aspecting both your Venus and Jupiter, and between May 15th and May 29, 2036, Mercury will enter Taurus. This creates a Parivartan Yoga between Mercury and Venus. Because of this, foreign travel may happen, or at least some kind of long distance travel may take place, through which you may gain success, achievements, and benefits. So overall, this period is going to be very good and highly beneficiary for you. Make good use of it. And that is all for the Cancer Ascendant. If you found this video informative, please like the video, and then please like, share and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching the video. Let's talk about Leo, Rashi or Lagna. Venus is the lord of your 3rd house and 10th house, and Venus is currently transiting in your 11th house. Because of this, more effort you put, more success you will receive. The more better results and prosperity you will gain during this time. Why? Because the 3rd house represents the effort and the 11th house represents the gains and the achievements. If you want to learn any new skill during this period, this is very good time for it. That skill will definitely bring you success and in the future. If you want to do any social media related, if you want to learn any new skill during this period, this is very good time for it. That skill will definitely bring you success in the future. If you want to do any social media related work, creative work, or start a new side hustle, this is an excellent time. In fact, if you are working in any organization, especially a medical organization, your bosses and authorities will strongly help and support you during this period. There are also strong chances of promotion if your current Mahadasha Lord and Antardasha Lord in your horoscope is indicating promotion. Then you may definitely receive a promotion during this period. There is one more thing, your higher level bosses and authorities, not just your immediate management but upper level management and senior authorities will support you. Your professional connections will help you during this time. If you are facing any trouble, they will help you come out of it. Your elder siblings may also help and support you. And definitely a foreign boss or a foreign authority may help you during this period as well, because Rahu's aspect is also involved here. Your social network circle will increase, your friend circle will expand, and those people will help and support during this time. You may receive recognition in your career or even in education, because both Venus and Jupiter are aspecting your 5th house, and this period is very positive and beneficiary for your children. And definitely, since Venus and Jupiter together creates a Dhan Yoga, and the 11th house is money making house, you may either receive recognition in your career or experience improvement in your finances. If you are in business, then this period is also a very positive and beneficial period for you, because a Parivartan Yoga is going to form between Mercury and Venus. between May 15 and May 29. This period will be very highly beneficiary overall for your career and gains, achievement and finances. Use this period consciously and wisely. Found this video informative, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell as well. And thank you so much for watching this. Let's talk about the Virgo Ascendants or Virgo Rashi. Venus is the lord of your second house and also the lord of your ninth house. Venus is transiting your 10th house in Gemini along with the Jupiter, where Rahu's aspect is also present. First of all, this is a very good time for your career and finances. So make the best use of this period for your career growth. Here, Kshetra Simhasana Yoga is also being formed between Venus, the lord of the second house, is placed strongly in the 10th house. Because of this, you may definitely receive promotion, career in your recognition in your career and even a new job opportunity during this time. Career related travel is also possible because Venus, the lord of the ninth house, is placed in the 10th house. So overall, this period is very good time for your kind of career and finances. Both Jupiter and Venus are aspecting your 4th house and Rahu is also aspecting Venus and Jupiter. Because of this, either long distance travel or relocation opportunities may arise. For those who current planetary periods dashas indicate relocation, they may relocate for career related jobs or opportunities. You may also get a new job for which you need to relocate, and this relocation is very beneficiary for you. Also, if you want to invest money in land, property or money related matters, purchase vehicles or assets, it is very good for that. Also, if you want to invest money in land, property or home related matters, purchase assets or buy a vehicle, this is a good time for that. Venus also represents luxury vehicles, so this period is favorable for purchasing one. Some people may even receive a vehicle from their company for professional use, although the chances are lower because this usually happens only if you work at a very high executive level, then it is still possible. For most people, there are high chances of purchasing a jewelry or luxury items on their own. The atmosphere at home will also remain very smooth and pleasant. Overall, this is my complete analysis for you. One more thing, if you are single, you may even meet your potential romantic partner at your workplace during this time. And that person may come from a different background than yours, possibly a different religion, culture or a social background. So if you found this video informative, then please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell as well. Thank you so much for watching my video. Let us talk about the Libra Ascendants or Libra Rashi. Venus is the lord of your 1st house and your 8th house. Venus is currently transiting in your 9th house in Gemini along with the Jupiter and Rahu aspecting both Venus and Jupiter here. The lord of the 1st house is placed in the 9th house. Opportunities for travel, educational achievements and personal growth arise. During this time, you may meet a potential guru or a mentor, whether in your career or in your educational field. If you want to pursue PhD, higher education or publish a book or publish a journal, you may receive support and help through the foreign mentor or guide. Either that person may live abroad or belong to a different ethnic or cultural background or possibly follow a different religion than yours. Your overall higher belief system may also change during this period. Since Venus is also the lord of your 8th house, which represents sudden changes, you may suddenly experience events that transform your belief system, whether it is political belief or spiritual belief or your overall philosophy of life. Communication wise, this is very good time for you. It is also excellent for learning new skills, developing creative skills and doing creative work. Because both Venus and Jupiter are aspecting your 3rd house, this is very favorable time for people who want to work in PR, media, marketing, sales, consulting, teaching, advising and counseling. If you want to open an online store or start communication related business, and if your horoscope also supports it with proper yogas and combination, then this is an excellent time to begin. Overall, one more thing I forgot to add, 9th house is also connected to marriage. For those who are unmarried and searching for a life partner, this is possibility of meeting a romantic partner or potential spouse during this period. In fact, marriage itself may happen during this period if your horoscope supports it. You may also meet a potential partner while traveling. The 9th house also represents auspicious and traditional events. For example, you may meet someone suitable for marriage during the family arranged meeting or someone's wedding or during a religious ceremony or at a gathering where many people are invited. And because Rahu's aspect is involved, the partner may come from different background, culture, religion or ethnicity than yours. Also, between May 15 and May 29, Mercury and Venus will form a Parivartan Yoga because when Mercury enters the Taurus during that period. Because of this, a lot of hidden information may also get revealed. So overall, this is my analysis. Thank you. Informative, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell. Let's talk about Scorpio Ascendant or Scorpio Rashi. Venus is the lord of your 12th house and your 7th house. Venus is currently transiting your 8th house along with Jupiter, where Rahu's aspect is also present. So most definitely a Viparita Raja Yoga is being formed here. Also, since the lord of the 7th house is placed in the 8th house, for people who are single, there is a possibility of entering into a romantic relationship during this period. However, you may prefer to keep it as a secret or an affair, so an affair-like situation may develop. Most definitely, if you want to invest your money, this is very positive time for investments. Venus and Jupiter together forms a Dhan Yoga. Since Gemini is a dual sign, you may have multiple investment opportunities available during this period. You should carefully analyze and invest in places where you feel there is a good potential for the returns and lower chances of loss. Overall, this transit period is favorable for investments. In fact, this is also a good time for banking and financial matters. However, scandals are also possible because the 8th house represents scandals and hidden matters. That is why I would advise you to invest carefully and thoughtfully. But overall, this is a very positive time for investment. Now, the 8th house also represents occult and mystical knowledge. Jupiter and Venus act like teachers or gurus, and Rahu's aspect represents unconventional things. So, if you want to study occult sciences, mystical knowledge, pursue a PhD or study finance related subjects, this is a highly positive period for that. During this time, you may also receive hidden or secret information that could become very beneficiary for you in the future. If you are facing any problems right now, then in most cases, if the mistake is not yours, you will ultimately come out of those scandals successfully and without any harm. For those who are already married, there is a chance of improvement in relationship with the in-laws during this period. And if your horoscope currently supports the inheritance-related combinations through Mahadasha, Antardasha or other planetary periods, then you may also receive inheritance during this time, especially since Rahu's aspect from the 4th house is involved. So overall, this is my analysis. If you found this video informative, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Please turn on the notification bell as well. Let us talk about Sagittarius ascendants or Dhanu Rashi. Venus is the lord of your 11th house and 6th house, and it is currently placed in your 7th house along with the Jupiter, who is the lord of your 1st and the 4th house. Rahu is aspecting both of the Venus and Jupiter. So, for those who are already married or already in a serious relationship, there may be arguments with your partner during this period, especially regarding the home and family matters. If you are married, disagreements may happen about what is happening inside the house or within the family environment. And if you are not married but are in a relationship, the issues may be like, when are you going to tell your family about me? Or why haven't you told them yet? Why are your family members creating problems regarding the marriage? Things like this may become sources of conflict. However, although problems and arguments may happen, solutions will also come because both Jupiter and Venus are naturally benefic planets, especially Jupiter. So ultimately, disagreements are likely to get solved. Now, for those who are unmarried and searching for a partner, there is a possibility of meeting a potential life partner during this time. But because Rahu's aspect is involved, I would advise you not to take impulsive decisions. Try to understand the person carefully, verify their background properly, and only decide whether to move forward towards marriage or not. Most definitely, your married life may create some challenges because your partner may try to dominate or guide you through this period. Since both Venus and Jupiter are in your 7th house, they are aspecting your ascendant. Both Jupiter and Venus act like teachers or mentors, so your partner may constantly try to mentor you by saying these things like, you are not doing this correctly, you should do this way, or you made a mistake here. Because of this, you may feel irritated, wondering, is this my partner or my parent? Because they may behave in a very advisory or a corrective manner, which can create more frustration for you. Now, for the people involved in the business, this is actually a very good time, so you can expand and grow your business significantly. If you have the proper skills and proper knowledge and work with a solid plan, then your business can improve and grow during this period. Your relationship with the clients will remain positive. You may receive foreign clients or clients from faraway places with very different cultural backgrounds. For example, if you live in Delhi and receive opportunities from a company based in Kerala, then due to the huge cultural, linguistic, political, and geographical differences, it may feel almost like dealing with a foreign place. So, opportunities, business offers, or clients may come from different distant regions or very different backgrounds. If you want to market or promote your businesses, then this period is very beneficiary for you. So, overall, this is my final analysis. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Talk about Capricorn Ascendants or Capricorn Rasi. Venus is the lord of your 5th house and 10th house, which makes a Venus Yoga Karaka planet for you. Venus is currently placed in your 6th house along with the Jupiter in Gemini, where Rahu's aspect is also present. Most definitely, people involved in education may face some difficulties during this period. Those who are already working in their careers may also experience some challenges because the lord of the 10th house has moved to the 6th house. Naturally creates obstacles even when positive planets are involved. So yes, obstacles will come, but by overcoming them, you will eventually gain victory and growth because both Jupiter and Venus are benefic planets. They will not allow extreme negative outcomes, and with this, you will be protected and saved from all kinds of problems. But both in studies and career, problems may arise, but they will not be as serious as they could have been during your other difficult periods. You will ultimately be protected. If anyone is troubling you, creating problems for you, behaving like an enemy, then you must handle the situation strategically, diplomatically, with a calm mind. If you directly get into arguments or conflicts, the situation may not work in your favor. So this is something you must be careful about. And definitely if you need a loan, you may receive one, but you must be extremely cautious regarding loans and finances because Jupiter expands everything and Rahu also amplifies these things. For example, if you need a loan of 10 lakh rupees, you may end up getting approved for 20 lakhs. Someone may convince you by saying if you invest this money properly, it will multiply quickly and you will easily repay the loan. You may get influenced by such temptations because Rahu creates illusion, greed and confusion during this period. So you need to be very careful with finances. Avoid greed and avoid falling into temptations because 6th house also represents the 6 enemies of your mind: desire, anger, greed, attachment, jealousy and ego. This is your real test during this period. The more selflessly and sincerely you work, the more protection and support you will receive during this period. The more greed and excessive desire you develop, more problematic this period may become for you. Use this period wisely. This is a testing period for you. If you pass through this properly, then this can actually become a very beneficiary phase for you. Now, since Venus is also a significator of relationship struggles and problems may arise during this period as well. However, if you can keep your mind calm, then those relationship issues may be resolved quite easily. For those who are unemployed, there are chances of getting employment during this period because whenever Venus and Jupiter come together, they tend to form a Dhan Yoga. People dealing with health issues should stay very careful. There will definitely be improvement in health matters, but if there is any illness or condition already existing in your body, then you were previously unaware of, then it may surface during this period. Venus and Jupiter may bring hidden health issues to the surface so that you become aware of them and can properly heal them. So it is not necessarily that Venus and Jupiter in the 6th house are creating disease. Instead, they may reveal the hidden problems so that healing and treatment can finally happen. In most cases, healing and recovery are very likely. Now, if you found this video informative, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Now, let us talk about Aquarius Lagna or Rasi. Venus is a Yoga Karaka planet for you because it rules both your 4th house and your 9th house. Venus is currently transiting your 5th house in Gemini along with Jupiter, where Rahu's aspect is also present. This is a very positive period for financial improvement and educational achievements, especially if you are a student. If you have children, then you may also see success in your children's education or improvement in their career. Your own career may improve as well. Creative self-expression will become stronger and romance may increase during this period. If you want to learn any creative skill, then this is a very good time for it. This period is also highly favorable for mantra chanting, meditation and spiritual activities. Now, Rahu creates obsession and intensity, while Jupiter and Venus are both spiritually refined planets. Although Venus is considered more Rajasic and Jupiter is more Sattvic, both are still gurus in their own way. Venus is also considered a great spiritual practitioner. According to the mythology, Venus Sukracharya received the Sanjeevani mantra because of his deep spiritual practices and devotion. It is also said that Venus was a great devotee of Lord Shiva and gained profound spiritual wisdom through meditation and penance. Because of this, both Jupiter and Venus represents the higher wisdom and spiritual guidance. And since the Rahu amplifies things, it does not always create negativity. Rahu intensifies whatever it touches. So during this period, spiritual practices like mantra chanting, meditation and spiritual discipline can become very powerful and transformative. Overall, this is a very good time for education, educational achievements, career growth, financial improvements and your children's progress. Creative, self-expression, learning, teaching, advising and counseling related work. And if you want to change your job, there may be opportunities for a job change during this period. However, it will only happen if your horoscope and the current planetary periods, Dasha or Antardasha, if it supports such transition. So overall this is my analysis. If you found this video informative, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Now let us talk about Pisces Lagna or Ascendant. For Pisces, Venus is the 3rd and the 9th lord, now transiting in your 4th house. If you are living in a rented house, then you may change your residence during this period because those who already have a permanent home can renovate their house. People who want to purchase a house may also get the opportunity to do so, but most likely property may come through inheritance or because the 4th house represents the assets, you may receive property, land or financial support from your family as an inheritance. Whenever Jupiter and Venus come together in conjunction, they create Dhan Yoga. So, through family, home, land or real estate related assets, you may receive money during this time. Otherwise, you may purchase home, land or real estate assets now so that they appreciate in value later and help you earn money in the future. Venus also represents the luxury vehicles, so it is possible that you may purchase a vehicle during this period as well. Now, between May 15 and May 29, 2026, Mercury will transit into Taurus, your 3rd house. Because of this, a Parivartan Yoga will form between Venus and Mercury. The 3rd house represents effort, media, online activities, communication, writing, advising, teaching, counseling, sales, marketing and PR related work. So, if you want to start any online based work such as an online business or social media account or YouTube channel or media related activity, then this is a very good time to execute those plans. However, Venus is considered a functional malefic for you because it rules your 3rd and 8th houses. So, sudden changes may definitely happen in your home environment. But those changes will ultimately turn out positively because Jupiter, a benefic planet, is also involved. Initially, there may be small obstacles. For example, if you are renovating your house and the painter suddenly leaves because of some emergency work, or it may temporarily delay the work. But later you may find someone ever better who does the better job at a lower cost. So even if the temporary problems arise, the final outcome will work in your favor because both Jupiter and Venus are benefic planets trying to protect and guide you. The 4th house also represents the mind, so many positive ideas may come into your mind during this period. You may also manifest those ideas successfully but work out step by step. Do not try too many things at at once because Gemini is a dual sign. It tends to generate multiple ideas simultaneously. You may become confused about which idea is correct, which information is useful, and which is not. So sorting everything out may take time. There may also be opportunities for foreign travel, relocation, or sudden long distance travels during this period, but only if your horoscope supports such combinations may occur. Otherwise, at least some unexpected travel opportunities may arise. And because Venus rules your 8th house, please take care of your mother's health. Communication wise, this is a very good time period. It is also favorable for learning the new skills. Your siblings, cousins, neighbors, close friends, and social circle may help and support you during this period. This is also a very positive period for creative work. So, overall, this is a quite beneficial time for you. Use it wisely. If you found this video very informative, then please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please turn on the notification bell as well. And thank you so much for watching this video.